Hey, what's going on, people? Mr. Mom, wanted to catch you for a couple minutes here on the weekend, talk about one thing that I'm doing, something I'm pure giddy about, guys. Is basically starting the rescape on this. Been talking about it for a couple months, I know. You guys are getting sick of hearing about it. But I am going to start it, and I do want to talk about one thing, is this, it's a full-blown established tank. I mean, obviously, it's been up for years. It's been through a couple different scapes. This is just this latest one. This is not even a scape, guys. This is definitely not up to my standards, and that's why it needs to be changed, because this is just plants growing in a fish tank. But the one important thing that I'm thinking about is just basically how to rip it all apart, because you know as well as I do, when you start ripping stuff out of your tanks, stuff starts getting really messy. You start kicking up a lot of poop and detritus and crap that's in your substrate. And one thing that I'm worried about is I'm not going to be draining my whole tank. I'm not going to be ripping my fish out and relocating them. I'm going to keep the fish in there. I'm going to be doing water changes during the process, but I'm not going to be emptying the tank. So I'm only going to be ripping out sections at a time and then letting it sit and settle, letting the filtration do its work. I do not want to overpower my filtration all in one shot by taking all these plants out. I got way too many plants in here. So just something to think about, guys. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, you don't have to do that, but if you got a tank that's got a bunch of plants in it and you're going to be ripping a bunch of plants out and you don't want to move your fish and everything, just take it slow, guys. You got time. Take your time, do it right. It's one of the lessons I've learned over all my failed aquascapes in the past, so this being one of them. As you can see, it just looks horrible in here. And I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to do hardscape-wise, but the plantscape is going to come to me, hopefully, while I'm doing the hardscape. And I mean, I've got a general idea of what the plants I want to use and stuff, but not really how to use them quite yet. I do know I'm going to be bringing some substrate in. I'm going to be adding some depth and stuff to the tank. I'm going to be adding some texture to it. Right now it's just flat, kind of boring. And I'm not using sand. I am going to roll with carpet still, just not this kind of carpet. It's going to be a little bit different rock. And so, yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. I'll make a whole big old series of videos, me aquascaping and retooling everything, like I don't make enough videos already. So we got to roll more out, because that's what we do, guys. It's what we do. Just a shout out to the store, guys. FiredUpAquatics.net. This isn't the store, obviously. This is my 33-gallon tank, but we got a bunch of plants that are in the store right now. So back from vacation last week, everything was kind of put on hold there for our vacation, so we could go and light up a bunch of fish and get you some fish cam action rolling. Look at the size of that tiger lotus. Red tiger lotus leaf is just absolutely Higgins, guys. Absolutely Higgins. But you guys know what that looks like, and you know if you need some plants, come and check it out. We got a bunch of them, guys. Look at all the giant hygro back there. Got some Madagascar lace. Most of these plants are going out. Got a lot of plants going out on Monday. But we still got a lot for you. If you need some, get in there, check it out. I'm also going to be bringing you some coral reef tank action too, because we also roll like that. J-Flesh tanks, Mr. Mom tanks. We do it all, guys, and we love it all. Tell me what you think about the new scape, people. We're going to get her done either way. That's what I got for you this weekend. Have a good one. Stay out of trouble, people. J-Flesh tanks, Mr. Mom tanks. FiredUpAquatics.net. You know where to go. Peace.